So, Erin, do you come across conflict between experiencers and their partners?
I can only speak about my own experiences at this point in time. I've put out feelers to see if other people are experiencing these things as well. One thing you're going to run into is when you believe and understand that you've had experiences of this nature where you're being abducted or you have contact with ETs, and your partner does not believe, that can affect many different areas of your relationship, including the creation of secrets, like this is happening to me, but I can't speak about it. And so you're creating secrets which can fester and grow in a relationship, but then it also, creates an environment where you do not feel necessarily safe being yourself and being truly honest and open.
Yeah. Is there a good way to handle this for an experiencer?
Good way.
Do they just keep quiet, or do they perhaps try and break it to their partner slowly?
I think that it would be this is tough. This is taking like marriage counseling up a notch. What do you do when there's paranormal involved? I have experienced it where I didn't say anything. In my second marriage, I did not reveal any of this stuff until the moment I had a very large pattern of, it wasn't really a bruise, but it was like a mark on my back. And so then I had to explain how that happened. And thank goodness he was more fascinated than he was angry with that. That was a violent marriage, so it kind of compounds things, but it was more fascinating. And this was 5 years down the line instead of talking to him about it at first. And it was my first marriage that I even found out and understand I was having these experiences. And I think that through my process of trying to come to terms with it, that is one of the reasons why it unraveled. Erin was getting crazy, and so that kind of unraveled the marriage itself.
Yeah. Can you get any help from the ETs themselves? If they're taking you and giving you these experiences, surely they can do something to help you keep your marriage on an even keel.
Well, I think that they do a lot of meddling and string pulling behind the scenes. And I have definitely seen with other experiences is you get drawn to somebody and you create a relationship, and yet you find out later that, you really, really didn't have anything in common. However, the DNA of that person was really important for creating the children. And then once you have that understanding, yeah, and that could be part of why my first marriage fell apart as well. Is like I understood that, oh, I see, they just wanted babies, and it wasn't really my emotions that I was feeling. And I know that before I was married a second time and I was dating this guy, I was receiving information from the ET saying, don't go there, don't go there, don't do that. So I get it. I understand that they do have a lot to do with the manipulation of the emotions and the feelings of the contactees, and it's kind of unfair. I don't know if they understand the impact that they're having on the humans, that they are driven, just for those DNA samples. However, at the same time, yes, they do help us in our relationships, and they will bring people together that possibly have had past lives together, that the soulmate, the twin flame ideas. I know that I am currently experiencing that myself, and my partner and I met each other on a ship. We've been lifetime, multiple generational ET contactees, and honestly, I don't really see how any other relationship could work with a contactee. Somebody's got to have the intimate understanding of how this works to fully embrace it and be okay with it inside of marriage.
Hmm. So as an experiencer, what would be your final piece of advice for this type of situation with somebody having experiences and their partner not knowing? What should they do? Keep quiet. Just, I mean, just using your I mean, your situation as an example.
Well, you're going to have to feel comfortable talking to them about, what you're experiencing. And if you don't have that, those open communication lines, is going to be very difficult. Um, Hopefully that when you're taking, you're not gone for a couple hours and they're asking you, where were you? Why were you not in bed? What's going on? But you've got to have those open lines of communication.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
that's yeah, and seeking out support from other people who who have similar experiences. That could be key right there to helping you get through the situation.
Yeah, I understand. It just must be a stressful situation for the experiencer.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Who do you turn to? You would think that you could turn to your spouse as your number one supporter, but if they don't believe, if they can't believe, or if you feel completely unsafe with that, what do you do? Yeah.